Welcome to a discussion and energy clearing meditation around masculine and feminine energy. We all have both. And because our culture has been so out of balance and there has been so much toxic masculinity, we all have an opportunity now to invite more divine balance.
I was thinking about the union inside of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And the way I see that is partly releasing the toxic masculine and the toxic feminine inside of us. So this is something that is kind of being talked about here and there. And what is it really, the toxic masculine? Let's start there. So I think our culture is full of toxic masculinity, which is bravado and competition, and really capitalism has a lot of toxic masculinity in it, built in, because there's so much need for people to outdo each other, or compete with each other, or step on each other to make money or whatever. And then the internalized part of that, I think, comes from being in this culture. And so being in school where we compete for grades and there's a right answer and a wrong answer, or our sports are all about competition. And then internally we compete with ourselves or other people, not feeling good enough, or thinking that we have to be the best at something, or, that kind of thing. And internally also, I feel like the toxic masculine for me is really that kind of energy of gotta go, 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 and do. And, this kind of anxiety and lack of calm nervous system that comes from that toxic culture of, having to prove something. And then I think the toxic feminine, which isn't talked about as much, but I think is the pairing to that, is the over accommodating. So the energy of women being overly caretaking, overly caregiving, not standing up for ourselves because we're busy making sure everybody else is happy. And I think both men and women can hold both of these as well, these toxic masculine and toxic feminine qualities. And then if we think about divine feminine and divine masculine within each of us, which we all have as well, the divine masculine would be the strength to stand up for ourselves, to have boundaries, to hold sacred space for ourselves and others, to really say, this is what I deserve, here's who I am, here I am. To do inspired action, so action that feels really right, following your heart and your desires, your dreams, but not in a way that would hurt other people or be in competition with other people. And then the divine feminine would be really that receptive, going with the flow, the nurturing, yes, but not, in to the extreme where you're not taking care of yourself or over accommodating other people. So the nurturing community and receiving energy. And so I think that we can all aspire to hold those more divine masculine and feminine traits of strength and receptivity, of love and community and connection, and holding our own space in a beautiful way that also invites balance and beauty for community and others. So those are my thoughts on that.
So now I'm going to invite you to do some energy clearing of the toxic masculine and feminine energies and calling in a divine balance within your body of the divine feminine and masculine energies. And to start, I would recommend that you do a little journaling, asking yourself the question of how you might have internalized the toxic masculine in our culture. That's the dominant culture, connecting with those things like competition and the overdoing and pressure and not allowed to cry. That's the strength of denial, basically. So notice if any of those things connect with you, and maybe do some journaling. And then when you're ready, you can come back and we'll do an energetic clearing. So go ahead and pause when you're ready. And we'll come back and do a meditation. So get yourself in a comfortable position where you can relax but stay awake. So maybe sitting or lying down in a place where you won't be interrupted, and take a few big breaths. Inhale, hold it at the top, exhale as slowly as possible, maybe with a hum or an om. Allow your body to just come into the present moment, feeling gravity, relaxing. And we'll start with noticing the cultural toxic masculine. So I want you to imagine a bubble out in front of you. And in the bubble, you can put a color, or it might be a picture that shows up for you that represents that toxic masculine energy. And with that bubble there representing that energy in the culture, I want you to ask to have any matching energy in your body start to be pulled out of you into that bubble. So any of the cultural energy that your body has absorbed, you're going to invite that to go back into that bubble, and we're going to release that energy when we feel ready to do that. So you're going to just take any matching energy out of your body into the bubble that matches that toxic masculinity. And just notice where in your body you're releasing that from. Breathe into it, feel into it. Allow that process to happen without your effort or forcing. Breathe and release. Relax. Just have your awareness. Notice how that's happening. No judgment, but aware of how much is leaving, if there are any images or information about what's leaving. Specifically, just notice that. And if that bubble representing the toxic masculine from the culture becomes full, what you're going to do is send that bubble off to the edge of the universe and blow it up. And out there in the edge of the universe, that energy can just be recycled, go back to pure potential. And then you can create another bubble and take as long as you'd like until it feels like that process is complete, that you have released all of the cultural toxic masculine that you have absorbed in this lifetime into those bubbles, and then send them off so that energy can be released and recycled. Take your time doing this. If you need to pause, again, feel free to pause and continue this process until it feels complete. And then when you return, we're going to also do another way of releasing anything that you've really integrated into who you are in your own belief system. So I want you to put on a grounding cord, which can be a beam of light or a tree trunk or a waterfall, whatever feels right, that goes from the base of your spine as wide as your hips all the way down to the center of the earth. And don't worry about where that is, and just feel that grounding cord connecting you into the earth, into gravity. Breathe a little thank you to the earth for being willing and able to recycle energies that are not in your highest good. And then ask the question, now, what's left in my body? What's left in my belief system, in the programming that I've really internalized? And ask where you feel any toxic masculine energy left in your body. And notice where you feel that. Feel into that area. Breathe into that area. Notice again any stories, any messages, any requests from your body. And when you're ready, you can start to invite that toxic masculine energy to fall down that grounding cord, down to the center of the earth where it gets recycled, composted, and allow yourself to just release with no effort and no judgment any toxic masculine energy that's left in your system, down to the center of the earth, breathing and releasing, relaxing into the support from Mother Earth and thanking her for taking this energy, cleansing it for you. Take as long as you need here, again, to release any toxic masculine left in your system. Pause if you need to. And coming back, the next step will be to fill back in with divine masculine energy. So that divine masculine energy you're going to see in the sun. You can think of the sun god Ra and the power of the beautiful rays of light that shine down and out, and the fiery ball of sun that is incredibly powerful and holds all of the planets in its orbit. It holds this incredible feeling of safety and wholeness and nurturing, as well as the order of our solar system, really without effort. So bring into the sun, invite energies in there above your head, maybe really go outside and let the sun shine on you, and invite the divine masculine qualities you'd like to come into the sun. So the qualities of strength, of the I am, of holding your own, of holding clear boundaries, a container for which the divine feminine is able to open and receive with security. Feeling into inspired action. That's the divine masculine, which is not rushed or pressured or stressed, but it's in alignment with the natural way of things and your highest good. So that inspired action that comes from this solid, calm place. Any other energies that feel like divine masculine to you, invite them into the gold sun that's above you. And when you're ready, you can open up that sun and just invite that beautiful sunlight to pour right into the top of your head. Receive this blessing of the divine masculine energies to flow into your body, especially wherever you released that toxicity from. Invite that sun to fill in every single cell of your body, filling you with light, of strength, of protection, presence, knowingness. Fill in your body, your energetic system with this divine masculine energy, asking that the divine masculine energy that you will hold in your space will help heal the culture, the people around you. The power of presence, the power of I am, the power of holding your boundaries without needing any power over anyone or anything, without needing to control arbitrarily. Bask in this light of the divine masculine and lean into it. Lean into that safe container that can hold you, support you. Breathe it in, send some of it down your grounding cord. Fill up your bubble around you, your energetic space, your aura that goes below your feet, above your head, front, back, sides, all the way around. Fill it in with this beautiful light from the sun, this gentle, solid feeling that is the divine masculine energy that's available to us. Breathe it in. Bask in that strength, that protection of your own divine masculine. And again, take your time feeling into this energy, basking, receiving the strength and support. And if you'd like to go right into clearing the toxic feminine and filling in with divine feminine, you can continue. Or if you'd like to take a break and do some journaling, you can gently flutter your eyes open and stretch out. Come back to the room you're in or the outside space you're in and jot down some notes about how your divine masculine wants to express itself in this world, and hold space for your divine feminine to receive. And then when you're ready, you can come back to a meditative space and continue to the divine feminine part of the meditation, knowing that you have both inside of you to be expressed, to bring balance internally, which will in turn bring balance externally and help heal our culture, the natural world, the systems that we are engaged in. Thank you. And now that you have created that beautiful container of the divine masculine that creates space to
heal your feminine energy. A divine, solid container allows space for opening, for blossoming. So we'll do the same. First, we'll release any toxic femininity, any of that energy of over-accommodating, bending to others' will, over-caretaking, people-pleasing. Take a moment and notice in your body, asking where that kind of energy might be in your body. Inviting that part of your body to give you any messages, or notice any colors, textures, memories of that toxic feminine energy. And then go ahead and connect to your grounding cord once again and set it on release, to release any of that toxic feminine programming that you've been holding in your body. Thanking Mother Earth for recycling this energy, releasing down into the earth with the intention, not the effort, of releasing whatever is ready to go in this moment. Again, pausing if you need more time to release. And when you're ready, we'll fill back in with divine feminine light. Again, seeing a beautiful sun up in the cosmos of source energy, inviting the divine feminine energy to come into that space, whatever colors feel correct, whatever words of nurturing, of self-love and compassion and care, of community, connection, receiving, allowing, opening, blossoming. Whatever feels right for you, open that energy into that sun, those colors, and then open it up and allow that light to pour into the top of your head. Filling in, especially where you released that toxic femininity from, filling that in with that divine feminine energy.
And allowing any other energies that are in your highest good to pour into the top of your head, filling in your entire body with light, filling up your space around you with light of that balance of the divine masculine and divine feminine for your highest good, to hold those energies in balance for your life and for the world. If there were any messages or memories that seem relevant, take a moment after you complete this meditation to jot them down in a journal. Take another big inhale. Exhale slowly, maybe with a hum. To seal this in, these new energies, these new frequencies, seal them into your life, your body, your heart. And when you're ready, you can stretch out, wiggle fingers and toes, open your eyes, and come back to the here and now. Thank you for joining me.